Here's why I'm very dislike from the community alone, in the Niners community and other sports community. So there is this guy, CG Ruthless. CG Ruthless is just a unpredictable content creator. He can be the most controversial. He can be the most disliked or hated person on the planet, But there's just something about him that just kind of makes it seem like why nobody wants to be around that guy. It's because when you think about it, I curse. I'm very outspoken. I say stuff that I look back at and I say, damn, I must be really that hard, that hard on people. Sometimes you can't be doing that kind of stuff because that's what people don't appreciate, man. The ones who helped you from the get-go, you shouldn't be bad-mouthing them like that, but my pride and ego got in the way of stuff. And maybe that's what led this bridge that I burned. I understand that part. And for some of those content creators that have every reason to not work with me, it's understandable. My reputation of what I was has pretty much got them to step away from me. Because not all audience are going to like what I got to say, man. I'm pretty much a guy that's going to be outspoken. Like, in their interest of business, it may demonetize their channel. It may not be good on their part to work with me. I understand. So I have to learn to accept that part. I've tried too hard and it's backfired me. I've tried so hard that it just isn't worth it to do, I've tried to do consistent shows. I've tried to get a lot of guesses here and there. And it's at a point where I was burned out. So I had to take a break at that point. And taking that break was pretty much the best thing that ever happened. It gave me some time to evaluate myself. So when I first came into this community on YouTube, I came in as a trash talker. And I tried to make a name for myself. I tried too hard and it backfired me. So what really got me to change at this point was I wasn't getting paid on YouTube anymore. The motive was just unmotivated. The views were just going down. Everything that was said from other people, they have their right of their opinion to say what they want to say. And for those other content creators, I understand there's every reason why they don't want to work with me. Because I'm just too outspoken, And that's okay. You have to learn to accept that part. But let me just say this. Outside of the social media platform, you have Chris. Chris is one of the nicest guys you'll probably ever meet. CG, just an unpredictable guy. CG he just comes unexpected. He comes outspoken. He comes out with something to get attention for. He's trying to be relevant, of course. But why does he need to be relevant at this point? I mean, on TikTok, you're already getting back to relevancy as it is. You're almost at 15,000 followers. You're starting to get back to what you used to be. So that's got to be good, right? But on YouTube, not so much. It used to be something I enjoy, but I do it from time to time now. So I don't have to do consistent shows like I used to. Every now and then, I'm cool with it, If I'm going to work with you, I'm going to work with you at 100% and stick with my commitment. But if I don't have no intention for you, I'll let you know that I don't have no interest. But I'm willing to work with anybody at this point just to build a good reputation. But I understand. Not everybody's going to like me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So when everybody looks for guys within my fan base, I'm not the one that comes to mind. In the past, I was at one point a solid content creator. I got to go to the NFC West Roundtable unexpectedly, but it was a blessing. It was a good opportunity. I'm always grateful. There's always the content creators that I always got to be grateful for, Guys like Mike, the AZ Sports fan, gave me that platform and opportunity, and I'm always going to be grateful. I mean, there's guys like John Jay that stood by me when he didn't have to stand by me. John Jay didn't have to do that. There was a lot of bullshit going on from those people. He could have just chose against me, but he didn't. I mean, there's plenty of guys who've decided to go a different direction because I understood why. They tried to fix me, and I just didn't want to change. Now that I took the break and evaluate myself, I'm starting to realize that issue. I just think that I have to work on my people skills at times and be more committed to something. But, you know, a lot of people have told me, man, I'm a good, they see me as a good person, but they just think I'm full of myself sometimes. And I understand that part. You just have to open your eyes and realize that. But, you know, this is what got me to be where I was. Because being CG is what got me to be a complete different person. I'm not going to be Homer. I'm not going to be such a delusional guy. I'm going to be more outspoken. The one that the people want to see is that guy where he's going to be more outspoken and speak how he wants to speak. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to give you what y'all want, but I'll try. But it's not something I want to do at this point. I want to speak through the heart. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. But that's the truth, man. Maybe that's why I'm disliking for